When I say, who's the master? You say, no.
What's up, people? Showing up the king, the one and only, and I am here to bring you my review / discussion on episode 3 of Hulk Agents of S.M.A.S.H. This show. This show. Let me start off by saying this. This show it could have been so much better. And Marvel and Disney, like, honestly, I'm really starting to regret Disney buying Marvel. I really am, because they are coming up with the most horrible fucking TV shows. And excuse my language, but this shit is just ridiculous. Like, this show is bad. It's basically the Hulk version of Ultimate Spider-Man. They literally, it's so clear that they're not even trying, and that's what's so frustrating. Like, let me explain a few things. So, in Ultimate Spider-Man, one of the most annoying things is this whole breaking the fourth wall thing. And instead of doing that with the Hulk Agents of S.M.A.S.H., they did is they have these 3 orbital things that follow them around and capture the battles, and they try to use this clever thing of trying to improve Hulk's image and all this bullshit. And essentially, it's just another way to mimic what's going on in Ultimate Spider-Man, where they get the talking to the camera, breaking the fourth wall, talking to the audience, stupid stuff like that. It's horrible. The other issue that I have with this show is A-Bomb, a.k.a. Rick, a.k.a. The Abomination. As a Hulk, he's useless. As a human, he was useless. This kid has not done shit in the last 3 episodes. Nothing! He's comic relief. He's a slapstick. He's the water gun that gets sprayed in your face before you get hit in the face with a banana cream pie. He is worthless. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm coming back down now. This episode was the team going to New York City to stop a threat. They ended up fighting some guy from the negative zone that was able to summon animals. The Hulk team beat them, but then we get a team-up episode with Iron Man coming onto the scene. Now, I'm going to pause there because that's another thing about this show that pisses me off. One thing, and this is just a product of the good and bad of the Avengers movie. Because the Avengers movie done by Joss Whedon was so good, now Disney and Marvel thinks that the only way to succeed is to have cameos. Now, cameos are cool if done right, but I feel like with Ultimate Spider-Man, every damn person has cameoed on that damn show already. It might as well be called the Ultimate Super Friends, not Ultimate Spider-Man, because I swear to God, between his little team that he got with Power Man and Iron Fist and all those people, and then you have Hulk joining in sometimes, and then you have this. So this episode had Iron Man joining in, just like they did on Ultimate Spider-Man. This time we have Iron Man coming in to help, and this is the thing that pisses me off. It's not even like they're using continuity between the shows. Like, that's what's killing me. So, like I told you guys before, this is a smart Hulk. So, but at one point he had to have been a part of the Avengers. But based off of Tony Stark's feelings for the Hulk, he treats him like he's a menace. It's not even like it's the Hulk that used to be on the Avengers team, and like, so it's not even like they have continuity in between their own shows. So Hulk is on the Avengers, not Earth's Mightiest Heroes, but Avengers Assemble on the team with them, and then he's on Hulk Agents of S.M.A.S.H. And in that version, that Iron Man, I guess the whole team up thing didn't exist because it clearly looks like Iron Man doesn't trust him, because Iron Man has went out and created Hulk Busters that are built specifically to deal with each version, each member of the Hulk's Agents of S.M.A.S.H., even color-coded. I mean, come on. So, I was going to give it a pass because I'm like, I've seen Hulk versus Iron Man in the Hulk Buster armor and many different incarnations of Marvel shows, and it's always been epic. Even back to the 90s versions of Iron Man, when Hulk went against Iron Man in the Hulkbuster armors, those episodes have been epic. You can go back to Netflix and watch those shows, and they were all good. Even on the Incredible Hulk show that he had when he was going against the Hulkbuster armors, it's always been good. This is the first time I've seen Iron Man in like a Hulkbuster situation, and it sucked. It sucked balls. That fight was pointless, and it was ridiculous. And this is what pisses me off about this show. Hulk is the strongest character in the Marvel Universe. Hulk could destroy all 5 of those Hulkbusters with his own bare hands. He does not even need the other 4 or whatever members of the crew he has to deal with Hulkbuster armor, let alone deal with them with Tony Stark not even in the damn suit. It's so frustrating in this show to see that they've minimalized Hulk's abilities so much. Like, literally, when he was fighting a dude in the suit in the underground at the beginning of the episode, he got smacked away and was gone for like 5 minutes. And then was just off of 1 hit. And I'm like, come on, Hulk can destroy these dudes at any time. The snap of a hat, at the snap of a finger. Iron Man has never been able to defeat Hulk in his Hulkbuster armor. It's never happened. Even in World War Hulk, when Tony Stark came out with the most advanced version of his Hulkbuster armor, he put up a good fight against Incredible Hulk, but once he got angry, he literally ripped Tony apart in that suit. And that's the problem. We don't get the Hulk where his anger can come into play and he becomes stronger. It's almost like this show is almost like a bad mixture of Tom and Jerry and a Marvel show. It's horrible. And this is the funny part. You guys are gonna love this shit. And I know, I don't even know what I'm saying because you saw it yourself. There's a scene where, of course, because Tony Stark comes in after the first battle with the Hulk bots, and he ends up saving the day. Clearly, the robots were taken over by the leader. So there's a scene where Red Hulk comes in, takes Tony Stark's head, and starts smashing it into the computer. And he pulls up, and get this, he actually has the cartoon googly eyes swirling around in his head and has shards of glass hanging out of his mouth like he's some sort of cartoon character. Like, literally, it was like from the Looney Tunes show or Tiny Toons Adventures, whatever you want to say. It literally went to the point where it was like a cartoony, and Iron Man shook his head and went back to normal. It was the worst. I literally wanted to slam my face into a wall. So this is the kind of thing that pisses me off about this kind of stuff, because it's at this point now, like, I don't even think the developers, the creators of this show, know what kind of show they want to make. I'm like, either you make a superhero show or you make a show like the Superhero Squad. You can't try to combine the both of them. You just can't. Like, and this is it's so hard for me to find words. I'm so frustrated. It's just so bad. It's so bad. You have such great characters and you guys are ruining it. You're ruining it. And I get this show is not made for adults. It's clear. But it's to the point where you're insulting the intelligence of 8 and 9-year-olds. Like, they don't want to watch that crap. I mean, if they want to watch a superhero film, they want to watch the Avengers. Joss Whedon has given us exactly what your cartoon needs to be. It needs to have some comedic elements coming from smart voice actors, and then it needs to have some hardcore action in there. Like, you guys could take a page out of any DC show except Beware the Batman, because that show is you know what? I actually prefer Beware the Batman over this. I really do. And I don't even like Beware the Batman, and I like it better than Hulk Agents of S.M.A.S.H. I'm sorry. I just have to put that out there. Young Justice was the pinnacle of what tween to young comic book fans needed in their lives. And that's the model. That's the box you guys need to be in. Well, this is more like a whatever. That show was so good, and I'm still reeling off the fact that show got canceled because it was one of the best superhero shows. In general, DC does everything better on TV than Marvel. And I'm a Marvel fan. I'm not even a DC guy. I'm a Marvel guy. But you guys have just screwed every single show you've put on recently, and it's just appalling. Like, this show is not good. It's not. It's you're ruining the Hulk character. You're making him into a parody. I'm just waiting for him to start shucking and driving off the screen with a top hat and a cane. Come on, man. Y'all better than that. So, I'm not even. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going because I want to see how this whole Scar thing pans out. And those who didn't watch the episode, the Hulkbusters end up combining together to form one giant Hulk, and then Hulk Buster machine, and they suck in Tony Stark, and they're going to use him as a bomb, and then the Hulks break apart the robot, and they free him, and the Hulk save the day. That was pretty much the gist of the episode. Now, the next week's episode, apparently, we're going to get another team up, because that's exactly what we need. We already got 5 Hulks. Now we need another Marvel team up. We're going to get Spider-Man. It's going to probably be the stupid Ultimate Spider-Man at that. And we'll see where we go there. But like I said, this show is just so bad. It's so bad. But let me know what you think. Comment in the section below. Thumbs up the video. Let's get this movement out there. Let's talk about this show. One other thing, Spectacular Spider-Man actually re-aired on Vortex. I actually watched it yesterday, and it's still amazing. So, you know, if you guys want to watch a really good Spider-Man show, you know, go to Fox, you know, with the Fox Kids or whatever channel it is wherever you're watching it on Vortex. I believe it comes on at 9:30 right before Justice League Unlimited, which is, again, Justice League Unlimited, another fantastic superhero show. I can't even do it. Shout out to King. Holla.